Wanted to talk about something that's easily one of the biggest decisions a man can make, getting married. I've been married 38 years, and the Bible has the best wisdom when it comes to selecting a bride. I'll leave the passages up so you can just slow it down the video and read them to make this video faster. First of all, the Bible requires that a wife submit to her husband and that the man is the leader of the house. Now, I know that will not sit well with feminists. Nowhere in the Bible does it treat the woman as property to be ordered and bossed around. To the contrary, if you've actually read the passages, the wives, a man is essentially required to lay down his life for his wife. He's to protect her. He's to uphold her honor. He's to love her as much as he loves himself. He's to treat her with dignity and respect. You know, but this is how Jesus set it up in his church. I'm not saying that men are superior to women. Men and women are not the same. And if you have problems seeing that, you're lost. We have different chromosomes. My wife is not 6'5", 260 pounds. My wife couldn't dunk a basketball. She couldn't hit a home run in a sporting event. She would not have any interest in tearing apart the engine of our car so I could figure out how to replace the timing belts. Men have these natural instincts. Women, on the other hand, have a nurturing instinct, love, raising children. I mean, they were born to produce children. Our roles complement each other. Without one, if they were both identical, then there wouldn't be the need to create them. I mean, the animal world is not confused by this. So if your bride-to-be will not submit to you, or God forbid she's not even a Christian or a Catholic, then you've automatically got a problem. And that's in Peter 1:3 that you can see later. It says, it says, for the wives, let not yours be the outward adorning with the braiding of hair, decoration of gold, and wearing of robes, but let it be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable jewel of a gentle and quiet spirit.
Taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from...
It says, instead, let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely hind, a graceful doe. Let her affection fill you at all times with delight. Be infatuated always with her love. And it says, but with a loose woman, he says, and embrace the bosom of an adventuress, for a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he watches all of his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is caught in the toils of his sin. So when as a married man, you obviously have to stay away from anyone that would lead you to adultery. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. So far, the Bible is saying you pick the woman based on her inner beauty. And now, obviously, you need to be attracted to her, but you must really pay attention to these qualities. Then it's the evil woman that you must also avoid once you're married. She has a smooth tongue. It says, do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. For a harlot or a whore may be hired for a loaf of bread, but an adulteress stalks ends very life. And then also don't covet another neighbor's wife. It's also one of the commandments. He says everybody gets punished for that. There's no amount of revenge that you could satisfy, no debt you could satisfy that would extinguish the anger of the husband for what you've done. Another thing it talks about is quarrelsome. It says don't marry a quarrelsome woman. It's better to live in a corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman. Let me just go ahead and put those up on the screen, and you can see the citations, so you can pull them. And here is the parts that you can stop the video and read it. It's a process. It says to find a wife, make sure she's got a nice soul. She's got a gentle disposition. She's not an argumentative person. Your focus should not be primarily looks. Looks will fade. You want someone with a good heart. That's what Jesus looks at. She caused drama. Is she a slanderer? Someone that's had a lot of different relationships. Does she bring that kind of baggage to the table where she's already upset, say, with members of your family? Well, none of this is going to get better once you get married. Is she controlling? Is she bossy? Does she refuse to allow you to be the leader of the house? These are all big clues. You don't want to settle. And remember, when you get divorced, if this happens and you actually wind up getting divorced, count on losing half your money. You might not have any much contact with your kids anymore. You will now be part of they call it family law, but I call it destroy the family law. You will now find yourself within the state's machinery. So you either don't play the game and don't worry about any of this, or you play the game, but you play it right. You don't get someone who's entitled, who's lazy, who's slovenly, who doesn't have your faith, doesn't believe in God, is someone who is superficial and vain. I mean, all of these things, this is a person you'll be with for the rest of your life. I've been with my wife for 38 years. I knew I made the right decision when I wanted her to be my wife. Absolutely knew it. And she has never disappointed me. I have peace in my life. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, start from the heart before you go much further. You won't be disappointed.